Okay, so good day. Our discussion now is interfacing of PIR sensor. So what do we mean by PIR sensor? Again, we will be using, in this case, uh, we will be using PIR sensor to control an LED. Okay, so we will build a circuit here to simulate the behavior using Tinkercad building components. So we have these components, the Arduino Uno. The Arduino Uno will be act as our microcontroller. So if you're familiar, let me have a basic discussion here of a microcontroller system. Since uh, we are talking about data acquisition, okay, let me have a basic discussion here. Okay, so this is the, for example, this is the uh, input or the sensor. Okay, this sensor captures analog signal. Okay, so this analog signal comes into many forms. Now, this sensor is act as its input. Now, this will be uh, converted to analog to digital converter. Meaning to say, the signal being converted from analog, then the output will be now digital or the binary representation of 1 or 0. But we have three steps that will be discussed in the uh, next topic. We have the sampling, quantizing, and coding. So these are the three processes. But now, we have the MCU or the microcontroller. This will analyze the signals. This can also be used to display. That's why we have a DAC here or digital to analog converter. Then we have actuator. When we say actuator, these are example of it are motors, LED. That's why we'll be using LED or 7-segment display or even buzzer or speaker. Now, in this case, we will be using PIR to demonstrate, okay, but a basic circuit that would be used as a PIR sensor. Okay. Now, let me have a demonstration here since we already have a basic discussion. Okay, let's have a basic demo. Okay, I think we have and the LED. We can, this na cathode connected to the ground. Okay, we can use color black indicating that it's connected to the ground. Okay, then we have a resistor so that our LED will not be destroyed. We can use red for connecting it. Now, as you noticed, since we already have a connection here of an LED, we can use signal to connect, let's say at pin 2. We can use green. Okay, and then this is the power. We can use 5 volts directly. And the ground, okay, we can change the color for black for the ground and for the supply, which is color red. And then basically after that, we can now write the code because it's very important to know what is the code. So I will be writing the code. Let me use our codes. Now, in this case, let me explain it or rewrite it so that we can understand the codes. I can now uh, type the code, although this is already been, we can write the code. Now, for example, in this case, we can declare the inputs, for example, const int. Okay, we will be using PIR, then pin is equivalent to 2, meaning to say we connected it at pin 2. So this is the PIR sensor output. Okay. Now, the next thing that you need to determine, I think we can use double slash. Okay. And then next, we have const int LED pin, which pin 13. This line is for our LED pin. Okay, next, we have the void setup. Okay. And then we have, after that, we have pin mode. Then PIR, pin, input. And then we have pin mode again. Make sure that you are writing the correct codes. Okay, let's say LED pin. Then output. Okay, so what is the reason why we write this? Okay, the reason is we are using the PIR sensor as an input and the pin mode as, or the pin or the LED as the output or as our indicator. Now, as we continue, we need to synchronize it by using this command, serial that begin. We will be using 9600 baud rate. This is used to initialize serial communication for debugging. Okay, now as we continue further in our coding, we will be using void loop. Okay, void loop. Okay. Now, here, we want to extend the continuous use of our sensors and also the activation. Therefore, we can write in PIR value. Okay. And then we have digital read. So that is the command for the pin, PIR pin. Don't forget the semicolon. Okay. Then, since this is uh, a continuous loop, we can write if PIR value. Okay, PIR value. Then high. Take note of this. Okay, so meaning to say, this command is for the motion detection or motion detected. Once the motion is detected, this will be high. That is the command. Okay. So now, we can use digital write for our LED to have a response. That's why LED pin high. Okay, and then this again, this will make our LED turn on. Okay. And then after that, we can use serial print so that there is a print out. Let's say motion detected. We can write serial dot print ln. Okay, then motion detected if there is a motion detected. So meaning to say, there will be an indicator if there is a motion detected. Okay, and then we can have a delay. For example, delay of 100. Okay, delay of 100. Then that would be a small delay. Okay, the reason to avoid tangling. Okay, now we can use else. Then when there is no motion detected, meaning to say there are no indication or no uh, if there is no motion detected, we will be writing digital write. Then LED pin, then low because it will just turn off the LED or turn LED off. We can write serial that print ln, then no motion. Then there would be a delay, let's say of 100. Then we can use, okay, this one and this one. Now we can start the simulation. Okay, let's try. Let's check. I think there are some errors need to fix. Okay, serial that begin 9,600. Okay, I think this should be semicolon. Okay, start running. Okay, for the void loop, we can correct. Okay, for the void loop. Okay. Let's check if I have some errors here. Okay, void loop. Maybe I can, okay, run. Okay, let me check again. So we have, I think we can have some uh, checking of the loop. Okay, I think there must be a close parenthesis here. Okay, then start. Okay, we can have now a close. Okay, let me check for the colon. Okay, maybe there must be, okay, a close loop here. Then start. Okay, then else. Okay, so I'm now troubleshooting the command because very important. Okay, else. Okay, okay. Let me, maybe I forgot something. Maybe I can close it. Okay. Start. Must be here. Okay, let me check again. Okay, for else, no motion. Okay. I think there are some minor here that we need to consider. Okay. Okay, void loop. Then setting the bar pin at high. Maybe I can, okay, motion detected. Digital right. Okay, LED pin high. Okay. Maybe I can, okay, start. Okay, so I think let's check. Maybe if we can, this is the ball, to check if it's working or not. We may drag the ball here within the parameter. Let's say here. Okay, let me. Okay, if I will drag this here, now there is an indication that there is a motion. Okay, so meaning to say that is if the light goes on, there is a motion detected. Okay, so that therefore this PIR sensor can be used as a what do you call this? This is a motion detector. Okay, so I hope this is clear, and I hope that you learn in our coding and at the same time in our demonstration of the PIR sensor. Now for next videos, you can watch it again so that you can analyze our discussion. So thank you and God bless.